I'm David.
I'm Julie.
So now we're going to do the review portion of Codenames Duet. And this game is part of our project to review the top 100 Board Game Geek family games according to BGG users. And as of September 2019, Codenames Duet is in the top 10 of the top 100 family games. And we've been tracking it for about 6 weeks, and it's been staying in the top 10.
That's great.
So let's do the overview real quick.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, hopefully you've had a chance to check out the playthrough and the how to play videos. But anyways, let's do the overview.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a family game, 2 to 4 players. You can play with more if you really wanted to, if you're doing team play. Because it's cooperative. You could just have a bunch of people on each side if you really want to.
True.
Playing time is 15 to 30 minutes, ages 11 and up. It's cooperative play, partnerships, press your luck, and it's by Czech Games Edition. So what we do is that we come up with our list of what we like, we're neutral on and dislike. We put them in, and we don't look at them at all. So I'm going to find out what Julie has to say first.
Okay.
And then I'll share my reasons for what I like and dislike or neutral about next.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Here we go. All right. I like that it's a quick game, that it's cooperative. One of my favorite ways to play is cooperative. I like that there's a big selection of clues, and when you see the playthrough, you'll see that there is just a ton of clues.
Yeah, I mean, there's right here 2 full bags full of cards. So.
And the pieces are good. The markers are nice and thick. It's easy to hold on to. For me, it can be a little bit frustrating, challenging, because you have these words in front of you, and you're trying to figure out a good clue to give. And with someone like me with a cognitive deficit, it's really hard for me to think of the right words to help him pick the right thing that I'm trying to tell him to say.
Well, that's why we're playing the version with 2 extra timer tokens, because I have difficulty too coming up with enough clues. So
yeah, but not like I do. But you do really well. But I do a good job for for how my little brain works. I do pretty good.
And then even though, I mean, young people could have that issue too.
Absolutely.
So that's why some people might like the visual one over the word one, maybe.
Yeah.
Because there is a visual version.
That would be good.
All right, so let's see what I...
All right, let's see what you have to say, David.
All right, so I also like that it's cooperative. In fact, I would introduce Codenames Duet to anybody that hasn't played Codenames yet first.
That's
because
a good idea.
it's not competitive.
Yeah.
And you help each other. So I like that aspect
I like that
of it.
a lot
So I'd play
too.
this version first before I play the regular Codenames.
I agree, yeah.
It's easy to learn and play. It's fast, it's challenging, but can be adjusted. That's why we're playing with the 2
Extra people?
extra time tokens here, because we're not that good at it yet. Or it could be that you can get stuck with words that you can't make associations with.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's fine. That's just the way the game is.
Yeah.
And there is a campaign, which is interesting.
Really?
We haven't played it yet.
I did
So
not
I got to
know
get it out of the
this.
box.
Wow.
You can play all of these different places where you got to get so many clues.
Oh my goodness.
And the second number has to do, I forget what the second number means, but you get so many time tokens, and the second number means something else. I forget what it is, but you can play a campaign. You go from city to city.
Interesting.
And that's a way to keep track. So that is an interesting option to the game that we haven't tried yet. But it's good to know that it's there.
Yeah.
So I'm neutral on it, only because I haven't tried it. I don't like it or dislike it.
I didn't even know it existed.
So it's kind of cool that it's there.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're going to see what our rating is according to the
BGG.
1 through 10 BGG ranking list.
Yep.
So let's take a look at that.
Okay.
So what'd you rate it?
I said it was good. Only because we haven't played it very much, and I'm liking it. I'm willing to play it. Again, it's just the frustration of seeing words and not knowing what to come up with to help.
Well, again, just with most word games, this isn't. I mean, we play word games. We're just not like the type that play them all the time. But as of word games, this rated a 7 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Meaning that we would choose this one over when we're in the mood to play a word game.
Yeah.
We'd likely to choose this one.
Mainly because we play it together as a team, and I like that. I'm not competing against you, and that's when the real stress comes, is when I have to compete against somebody trying to figure out.
Right. So I rated an 8 because I'd rather play this over the regular Codenames.
Yeah.
So I rated it 1 rank higher for that reason.
I forgot about the other code names, to be honest. So
Well, we've played it.
I don't even remember it.
And
so.
you know, we've had this when it first came out.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for it being on the top 100 family game list, I don't know if we would have brought it out again in a while.
Probably not.
So it was good to rediscover this again.
Absolutely,
I mean,
yeah.
I see why it's a top 100 family game because of the cooperative aspect.
Yeah.
However, I think if it had pictures, I think it would help out the younger,
Definitely.
younger family members more so than the words.
I agree.
Now, the words are definitely more, I think, 11-year-old. Let me see, what was the age level?
14, I thought.
11?
Oh, it's
yeah,
11.
11-year-old can
Okay.
handle these words.
Oh, yeah.
They're not
definitely.
too difficult.
Nah.
But if you wanted to play with younger, I mean, even an 8-year-old can handle this game
Sure.
if it had maybe some more pictures. So,
Yeah, and especially if you're playing with a team, like if you had a parent or a big,
Yeah, that's a
an
good
older
idea.
sibling helping the younger one,
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot more helpful.
So for educational purposes, this would be an excellent game. And in fact, if you had a document camera, you could put all these words out and split up the classes, class and the two, and they can even be helping each other.
That would be a neat
And-
idea.
Right. So this is one of
Yeah.
the few games that you can play with a total class on a document camera. So now that I think about that, this
Yeah.
is when I do my top games for the classroom, this will be on that list for that reason.
I think it should be.
Right.
Absolutely.
But anyways, be sure to check out our playthrough and our how to play video, and make sure you subscribe and like.
Yes.
And if we get 100 likes, we will do we'll try the campaign if we get enough likes.
That sounds fun. I'd like to do that. So please like and please subscribe.
Right. I'm David.
I'm Julie.